Welcome back to Jade Garden here in Vankleek Hill. As you can see, we are making a centerpiece. I'm joined once again by the owner, Carrie Albright, and of course we have Louisette here, who is your, I guess, flower mastermind.
Yes, absolutely. Since I started here at Jade Garden, actually Louisette was even here, prior to me starting. So she was one of my keepers for sure whenever I took over the business, because flowers weren't my thing. I didn't have a whole lot of knowledge on them, and Louisette's been able to bring me up to speed really quite quickly.
25 years in the business, so she must have a lot of knowledge there. And so talk about this beautiful centerpiece that we're making here, because you said you've already kind of done the greenery work.
Right, so here we've already added the greens, so we've got the aspididra leaves in there, and we've, there's so much you can do with them. You can fold them, leave them loose, and the nice thing about this piece is, weddings do add up really quite quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
And for this particular centerpiece, there's a lot of greenery, and you'll see there will be less flowers.
Okay.
Which in the end means, less cost associated with it.
Okay.
And yeah, so for someone who is, planning their wedding on a budget, which many people are, it's a nice option.
And so what are we seeing in terms of centerpieces this season?
It's kind of, it's all over the map here because we're in Vankleek Hill. We see a lot of rustic things, a lot of, logs and birch bark and things like that. So this piece here that you can see, we've wrapped the bottom in the burlap.
I love that.
And so yeah, it's very suitable for this area.
Right.
But in the city, you might consider wrapping it in a silk or in a lace or something like that.
So it's very easy to kind of, have an idea and kind of change it, I guess, considering what the bride wants.
That's exactly it. And they're usually tying it into a color scheme of some sort, or yeah, for sure.
Is there one particular color we're seeing a lot of this season?
I think for sure blush. Blush, yeah, lots of whites, greens, blush. Again, it depends on the season, but yeah, I would say for sure that's been the most discussed color so far.
Now talk a little bit about these this bouquet and this I guess centerpiece, because I'm seeing this little I'm not sure what wire with jewels on it. How did you kind of create that look?
So you know what? It's for us. It's about personalizing the wedding bouquets. It all depends on what that bride is looking for. It's not for everybody. It shows a different flair, and it's something that you can. Sometimes we do it with grass. Lily grass or bear grass, things like that. Today we decided just, based on the color, that we were going to go with the copper-colored wire with the beading. But yeah.
It's beautiful. What about this one here? We're working on the centerpiece. I'm seeing some beautiful lilies. Talk about some of the flowers we're seeing in here.
Yeah, so this one here is, this is the protea.
Okay.
So this is kind of a flower that is really hardy. It's going to last a long time, and it gives you, it might give you that island tropical feel.
Oh, right.
Or it may give you that fall feel, or just something a little bit different from what, your friend might have had in their bridal bouquet. Same with this piece here. You can see, often we will add something dried in there. It just gives it a different texture, a different look.
Okay.
The lilies are great for any season. The mums, again, the little button mums, they give you just a different look, a different flair.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. I can't wait to see the finished product, because we're going to keep on working on this. When we come back, we're going to see the final product. We're also going to talk a little bit more about corsages and boutonnieres. So stay with us. Lots more to come from Jade Garden on CTV Morning Live.